Welcome to another episode on our channel. You can tell I'm shorter than my husband. It's very evident. Yeah. Okay. If you had asked us a couple years ago, would we be doing YouTube episodes? I would say absolutely not. If you had asked me a couple years ago if my husband would be doing woodworking items or products, I would say absolutely not. But he made something for me, and it actually looks pretty cool.
Why does the phrase "damn the faint praise" come to mind?
Because I like to dig at them. That's my thing. Anyway, but there's something he's got to explain. What's that? That means it's not level. I know that.
No, that means that the surface it sits on is not level.
Okay.
Trust me, it's level.
We had this conversation before, of course, but he says it's level, and then he went and he showed me on the tile floor that, assuming that the tile floor is level, this thing is
half a dozen places
level. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Yeah. So this is level. This is almost out of nothing. Most of it is out of nothing. This vise
and the foam here and on the legs.
So those are things that were purchased. You found a pallet that had some wonderful wood, and look at how that looks. That is
this is really an unusual pallet. All the pallets I've come across, I think we talked about pallet wood in the past. It's just the cheapest oak and whatever wood that they can get and nail together. This was different.
This is really substantial. Different. This is really substantial wood. I mean, it's and you were saying there was debate on.
Oh, it was more than a debate. I went onto a woodworking forum on one of the social media platforms and basically created a firestorm. I said, "Hey guys, what kind of wood is this? I got it from a pallet." Mm-hmm. I thought the answer would be fairly straightforward.
He got, I think, 3 separate answers. They said mahogany.
Mahogany, Filipino mahogany is a subspecialty for one person. Ash and white oak.
White oak, okay. And they weren't backing down.
Yeah,
their opinions were very important to them, and they didn't want to be discounted in the process. I can understand that. If you've worked with wood a lot, you kind of have an opinion about what kind of wood, based off of some photographs and the description of the wood, you have an opinion that oftentimes is very sacred, right? So they were defending their decision-making processes, but you kind of leaned in the direction of ash because
I did. The advocate for ash said that the reason that he thinks it was ash is because he is an engineer that designs machines that takes logs in one end and spits out pallet pieces on the other end. And on top of that, there's a glut of ash on the market now that's being used for pallets because some sort of bug infestation killed just a whole bunch of ash trees all across the country.
And apparently ash is a very, very hard wood. So, and
that's what they make baseball bats out of.
Yeah. Well, I never used a wooden baseball bat, but.
Yeah, she played softball. They get little dinky metal things rather than a crack. But I accidentally hit this with a ball peen hammer, getting it apart, and didn't even leave a mark. So I'm going with ash.
Yes, he's going to go with ash. Now, you...
I should point out, though, that the legs, those are mahogany.
Okay.
So and I had a mahogany board. Again, the artificial limitation I set on myself was stuff I had or stuff I scrounged.
Okay. All right. So the wood is stuff, the mahogany here is stuff you had.
Correct.
And this is stuff you scrounged.
Yep.
And look at this. It's not perfect.
Yeah. My blade started because I was cutting this and it was already on needing sharpening anyway. I sort of burn it. And I just didn't have enough mahogany to replace
Redo
it.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
These were 3 pieces glued together, though.
Yep, laminated together.
On these ends. And this is all the same wood here on the top, except one is stained?
No,
Is that it?
that's variation.
Oh, I thought you stained it.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, he asked if I liked it, and I said, "Oh yeah, I like it better this way versus all one color, personally."
The grain on this is so dense. I did do a test, not a test stain, but a test oil. I took butcher block oil. But I can't see it on the back side because I planed the back side as well. And it just sat there on top of the wood. It didn't soak in at all.
So that's how hard it is.
Really, really, really tight grain wood.
Okay. It's beautiful though. So I can put things in here. There's foam on each side.
Yep.
So, but is that as far out as it?
Oh, no.
Oh, it can go out further.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, it'll go out
So you
further.
can put something in there, tighten it up, and then if I have a need to work on something like that.
And the foam is something that I forgot, there's sliders. You put furniture on top, and then the bottom is plastic, and it slides over the carpet. This is the foam that the furniture rests in. So I just pulled it out.
It's substantial. It doesn't move. I mean, it's pretty.
And it'll take wear and tear off the table.
Yeah, this is really, really nice looking, and it feels even. It not too shabby.
Damned with faint praise. Once again.
How about those lions?
Yeah, how about the Chiefs that have more wins than the Lions?
Oh, that's because they haven't played the Lions yet.
Except in preseason, that didn't count. So.
Didn't we win in preseason?
In preseason, yeah.
Oh, so that does count then.
Yeah, and you won.
1 point, I think, wasn't it?
I forgot what
1
it was.
point,
Yeah.
right?
And you won the regular season game last year.
Yes, we did.
The same year the Chiefs won the Super Bowl.
Yes, we did. Oh, darn it. Okay. I don't mind it if my team's out and his goes on, that's okay. But
We digress.
This is our year. They're as tough as this wood. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a challenge though against the Vikings. So anyway, I'm hoping and praying my team. Anyway.
Yeah. So I just need to edit it down. So far, I guess there's 40 edit points in the video.
Oh, in terms of making this.
Yeah, kind of a how-to. Okay. What'll happen? I'll probably the plan is now just to do kind of a step-by-step thing and narrate it as I go.
In case you guys want to make something.
In case you want to make this. I even show you when I do the video, I'll put up a link to the plans.
Some people don't want to do the planing and all that stuff. Are you going to show them that stuff too?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I don't own a planer, so I had to hand plane this, and which I would have done anyway because I enjoy hand planing.
Yeah. It's a wonder what we enjoy. I would not enjoy doing this stuff. But I can appreciate artwork like this because I kind of consider this artwork.
Art.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty. I like it.
The YouTube video that inspired this, that I bought the plans, the guy is an artist. And I wouldn't even want to show this compared to the version that he created. I mean,
so yours is inferior to his.
Yeah, both in looks and the only thing I have in common is the vise. He used the exact same vise.
It's blue.
And blue.
And blue is a special
I'm gonna guess there's
color.
a paint job in store for the vise
look at
and
this.
the pads.
Look, there's it's a black on the inside. Can you see the black here? Right in here.
It's not black, it's gray.
No, right here.
What?
It looks like it's black.
That's a shadow.
Oh, that's a shadow. Doggone it. I
Oh,
was going to say, it's blue. The lions.
Silver and blue.
The lions have that black home uniform now. And I'm like.
But traditionally aligned silver and blue, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
See, that's a good omen.
So I guess I won't be painting it all black.
It's not red.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I think we've stolen enough of their time.
Okay, all right. He's going to show you how to do this
Step by step. I can put chapter markers so you can, once I figure out how, put chapter markers so you can click ahead to unskip parts or come back for a reference.
But I have to say, it is beautiful, especially in silver, blue, and a shadowy black. Yes, I love it. Anyway, yeah, so tomorrow, though, I don't think you'll have time to do it for tomorrow, right? Putting your edits together.
No, I just...
So for the next episode, we're going to definitely update you on Thor. We're just about ready to, well, tomorrow you'll see what he looks like in resin. You'll see what he looks like in silver. Fingers crossed, you'll see what he looks like when the wash goes on, and most of it is taken off. So I hope he looks great as is, but I hope it just turns out wonderfully, because I want to put him next to Captain America and Iron Man in front of that Coda Ikea, more vintage looking set of Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. And so we have the busts of Captain America done, Captain America and Iron Man. We have those two busts done, and now we're getting ready to finish this one. So, and
it was a beast to print.
Yeah, but the outcome is wonderful. And now he's starting to work on a
it's going to be even a bigger beast.
It's a statue of a female.
Yeah, it's like this fantasy figure.
We don't even know.
I don't.
It just looked cool.
She liked
I thought it looked cool. So it's a full figure, and
actually, it originally came as a mini for tabletop games. I had to stretch that thing. Yeah, 750%.
I wanted it because it looks so cool.
Exactly.
So he got the model, and now he's getting ready to try to put all the structural supports and eventually print it out
and cut it up into pieces.
And so it will be
substantial,
very big, because it has some sort of hat on it, or kind of top
some
to
sort
it.
Of headdress, and it's on a pedestal.
Yeah.
So the thing's about 18, even though it's 1/6 scale, it measures out, at least on the computer, at 18 inches.
But if it comes out like it looks, it's going to be awesome, I think. So anyway, so we'll do Thor next. And I have to, in that Thor thing, I have to show you what I did with the Civil War guy, because I found another colorized photo that actually confirmed my thoughts about the coloring process. So I had a chance to redo some of the colors, actually add colors to it that I really wanted to in the first place. So we'll update you in the Thor video with that one, because I don't think it should be a standalone episode. So anyway, so this is on its way. Thor is on its way.
Oh, this is on its way. This is here.
This is here, but it's on its way in terms of making it. Thor is on its way, and then the Civil War Zouave figure that I had a chance to do the colors I thought it should be in. It just makes sense. The colors I talked about.
Oh, you made the hat better too.
Sense, and improve the hat. Put the A on it and the 1Z for first Zouave. So we'll show you that in the Thor video. It won't be a separate episode. So that's on its way. So I hope you've liked what you've seen. This was basically out of nothing. It's just the vise and the foam pieces. So that cost is just altogether, what do you think?
$24 for the vise, $23 and change. And I got a box of these things from Harbor Freight for $5, $4.99.
Wow. So under $30 to make this. That's presupposing you can find some really good wood somewhere.
Yeah. And what I did is, if you just want to get a 2x10 or 2x12, it'll, just from a functional standpoint, it'll work just as well.
Yeah. Well, the other thing you can do, if you can find good pieces, though, that's the trick, is when you see people doing construction, people from the city doing construction, road work construction, and they have pallets. We found out all they do is they throw the pallets away.
Usually.
So if that's the MO for what happens in your state or your country, then at least they told us we could take as much wood as we wanted. And we did. And then most of it was pretty bad. So we put it back.
Here's the deal with free pallet wood. Free pallet wood is like a free puppy. There really isn't any such thing, because there's a lot of work that goes into, salvaging just a little bit of usable wood.
So if you're into planing, you
got nothing better to do.
And it's halfway decent wood for that particular pallet. Then it is well worth it, because this thing, I don't know how much this would cost if you tried to buy.
The guy the woodworker, I assume he's in Europe, because when I bought the plans, they were €5.
Okay.
The guy, his version of this, which is the work of art, sells for just short of $300 euro.
Okay.
And
this is $30 because it was elbow grease and wood that he had, and wood that
70-degree weather.
Yeah. So it was a lot of work.
A few days.
But not upfront costs to it. So
sweat equity.
Anyway, hope you liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.